Hey, what is up guys, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the DC Multiverse Collect and Connect New 52 Doomsday figure. Taking a look at the back of one of the boxes, we can see an image of the New 52 Doomsday, and on the left we can see an image of all 6 figures from this wave that I've already previously reviewed. So with that out of the way, let's see all the pieces that we get. And here's what we get. Now as you can see, he is unassembled, but this is what the pieces look like coming straight out of the boxes. So with that out of the way, let's start piecing this guy together. Alright guys, now we're going to start piecing him together here. I'm going to start off with the chest piece. Loving this part, and let's get the lower crotch piece, so we plug that into right there. I don't know how that fits. Oh, it looks like it has little grooves in it. Yeah. Alright, well, perfect, right on. So that works out pretty good, just like that. Let's do the legs. Start with the left one here. Plugs in pretty easily. And we'll do the right one right here, just like that. And this is looking pretty cool so far. Digging this. Man, I'm loving this guy already. And let's get the arm here. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that's actually really simple. Digging this a lot. And get the other arm right here. Bam. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then I'll form the head and boom, let's get right there. Wait. Oh, you want to fight me? Oh, the arm fell off. Oh, man. Put that back on. There we go. Boom, did it. Nailed it. And wow, this guy is massive. Loving this quite a bit. Check that out there. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at this new 52 Doomsday here. Man, this guy is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I am loving this quite a bit. Doomsday himself has always been one of my favorite villains, especially Superman villains. He's just such a significant character, and I really do love the new 52 design of him, so this came out really awesome. He's very, very bulky. Love this. All the detail of all these like spikes and whatnot coming through his chest and over his shoulder and his arms all came out really, really well. Love that. Love the spikes on the hands right there. I think those came out fantastic. Loving that stuff right there. The detail of the shorts and all these sculpted extra line work in there and whatnot. The silver buckles came out really, really clean. Digging those quite a bit. Just look fantastic on here. The legs came out great, again with all these like spikes, like stone, whatever it is, crystals, I'm not sure what they are, but I think that all came out really, really nice. Turning them around, just look at that, the spinal cord with all those spikes coming down the spine, just looks really, really cool. Just a huge, massive back right there. I mean, that looks intimidating. Really, really dig that quite a bit. Loving all the detail, all that extra sculpted work inside those spikes came out really, really good. Digging that quite a bit. Love the head sculpt of this, just that open mouth right there. You can actually see the red inside of his mouth, which came out really nice. The eyes look really, really good, nice and menacing. Love the new 52 like style horns that just like come down or come from the bottom up, like that curve up, almost like a ram horn or something like that. I just think it's really, really cool. Loving that head sculpt. I mean, you don't want to mess with that dude right there, right? Awesome. Look at these big, huge fists. Dig that quite a bit. I mean, this guy is just massive. Absolutely loving this quite a bit. To be honest, I thought he was going to be a little bigger, but he's still a pretty good size and really does tower over the other figures from this wave. I love that. Look at these big Doomsday papas right there. I mean, smash on someone, right? I'm loving that. So as far as articulation goes, the head is almost kind of like on a ball joint, so it rolls around just like that, turns left and right just like that. Looks up pretty good, about that far, which is pretty nice, and looks down just like that. Can almost look like you open the mouth a bit, but no. The shoulders are ball hinged, so this goes up and down just like that, and it just pops right back in. But it goes out about that much, and it's hindered a bit because of the spikes hitting the shoulder. So it goes out about that far, which is okay, but nothing great. He does have a bicep swivel, allows it to turn left and right. Single bend at the elbow, which is pretty good. It's decent for what it is. Then he has a swivel at the wrist, so it allows that to rotate left and right, just like that. He does have an ab crunch feature, so he allows it to crunch over about that far, which is okay, and then crunches back pretty good, like that quite a bit. He does have a waist swivel, so it allows it to turn left and right, and then the legs can go up about that far, which is not a whole lot, honestly. They're just hindered, just the bulk of the figure really just hinders the articulation a bit. Doesn't kick back at all, kicks out that far, which is pretty good. He does have a thigh cut right here, so it allows it to rotate left and right. Single bend at the knee, which is actually pretty good, and then better than some of the other figures from this wave, so that's actually really, really good. And then he does have a toe articulation, allows the pointed toe up and down, just like that, and then no ankle rocker. Again, I think this figure is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. If you're like a big fan of Superman and his villains, or the Doomsday character and whatnot, God, this piece is really pretty magnificent. It would look really great on your shelf, just standing next to your other DC figures. And I highly recommend just trying to hunt down this whole set just to build this guy alone. So for a quick comparison, here he is standing next to a standard DC Universe Classic Superman figure, and here you can actually see how giant this figure is compared to your standard figures. And for your Doomsday comparison, here he is standing next to the 2014 Comic-Con exclusive Doomsday, as well as your 2015 Matty Collector exclusive Doomsday. And looking at these three figures side by side, I just love seeing these guys. You can really see the size difference, in which the older versions are actually much larger. And for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to Little Lego Bat-Bomb. And lastly, here he is standing next to the other 6 figures from this wave that I've already previously reviewed. And if I had to rank my favorite to least favorite, I'd have to say Superman is number 1, Doomsday number 2, then Armored Batman, then Supergirl, then the Leader, Robin, and lastly Lex Luthor. So a big shout out to my friend Daniel Landeros for making all 7 of these reviews possible. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. So there it is, guys. My review of the DC Multiverse Collect and Connect New 52 Doomsday figure. And I think this guy is so awesome. I think he'll look absolutely great standing next to your other DC figures. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.